So the idea with this program is that these young people will get entrepreneurship training, they'll get support between the partners that we have, so that by the time they graduate, they can be able to start a business. But not only that, they'll also be able to access funding from the banks to pay mdogo for their student housing. So for as low as 4,000 shillings a month, they can now access student housing. 4,000 shillings a month, that is like 30, 40 shillings a day. I mean, 100 shillings a day, sorry. They can now access student housing in a very affordable way, courtesy of our partnership with the banks. And then when they graduate, the biggest challenge they have is startup capital. So now I know how to do a business. I have a business plan, but where is my startup capital? So again, we've partnered with ABSA and Coop Bank to provide the startup capital using a partial guarantee that we will provide. So this is about preparing our young people and empowering them to employ themselves, to stop tamarking.
So we're basically...
Well, the reality is this. For banks to lend, you need a credit history. That has been, again, another gap. So this is now allowing you to build up your credit history so that when you graduate, we're trying to remove the barriers that have made it difficult for young people to access capital. If you graduate with no credit history, the banks can't lend to you. So now we are bridging that gap by using this as a way to build your credit history so that when you graduate, the bank is able to say you have a credit score. Remember, banks are regulated by the Central Bank of Kenya. They have to follow certain criteria to lend. So we are trying to help the young people meet the criteria that will allow them to access the capital. Well, the reality is there are a million young Kenyans who are turning 18 every year for the next 10 years. Those 1 million are going to they're going to go to college, then they're going to need work, or they're going to need to create job opportunities. So for us, if we can start by helping 10 to 20,000 young students to graduate and start a business, and each employ 5 people, do the numbers, 20,000, 5 people, that's 100,000 employment opportunities that are being. So this thing has a multiplier effect. And that's why it's very transformative. And we are really grateful to our bank partners for seeing the vision, because this is innovation at its cutting edge.